Hello friends, welcome back to the Stygian Estates. We got 20,000 gold, we got a ton of heirlooms. We're doing pretty well, I think. We're on, what is this, week 8, week 9? Where are we? Week 11 we've just had. Oh, out of 100, okay, that's the new limit. I think it used to be 86, but I think that must be the new Stygian or Bloodmoon limit. Okay, so we're 10% of the way in, give or take. My maths has never been that good. We're still very much in the setup stage, I suppose, where we're making sure that we're in order and we can get through the later stages of the game. We're making sure that we've got enough heroes and enough loot and all that kind of good stuff. I actually want to take everyone except the Arbalist here. I'm gonna quickly sort by class. Yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it? You know what? I like the fact that your party appears at the top, but also I hate the fact that your party appears at the top. Right, sort by class. Make sure we got an Arbalist. I don't tend to use the Arbalist much outside of the Warrens. We have a Bounty Hunter. We don't have a Bounty Hunter. Don't have a Bounty Hunter at all. We definitely want a Bounty Hunter then. We definitely want the Flagellant, and I've already got 2 Grave Robbers. Much as I like the class, I don't need more than 2 right now. Okay, is there anyone we want to get rid of? Sort by stress first of all. Herbert. Oh man, you're my only level 1 Vestal, or only level 0-ish Vestal, I think. So I don't really want to get rid of you. Trevor Kerr, you're level 2, and I don't want to get rid of you either. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. I do want the Flagellant. How many Grave Robbers have we got? Only the 1? Only the 1? Oh no, sorry, so by class. I thought we had more than 1. Yeah, okay, we'll get rid of Thorel. So, not only will I not take a Grave Robber,
vestigial. Useless.
I'll get rid of 1. Achievement unlocked, the flesh is willing. That must be to get in a Flagellant from the stagecoach. I think that's gonna be fine like that. I kind of want to upgrade our roster, but I don't want to spend the deeds on it yet, and I think we're okay for now. So anyway, we've got enough heroes to choose from. I'm just being greedy here, really. Okay, we've got plus virtue chance on this quest. We can't go back to the courtyard, unfortunately. I don't know how we get an invitation, but I guess we'll find out. I suppose we'll need a level 3 hero. So I suppose with a view to that, we should maybe take some level 2s with us and see if we can maybe get some stuff, get some level 3s, and then we can maybe go to the courtyard again. Dark Crown is actually like quite tempting, mostly because it comes with deeds as well. But I don't know, man. I do some Tortureless runs. I don't know if it's quite good enough to take on... it definitely is good enough to take on a Tortureless run. Maybe we will do this. Let's see what options we've got. The Fortunate Armlet is actually pretty good. Accuracy on the Leper is always amazing. The Blood Charm's actually okay. Virtuous Chalice is underwhelming. And the Move Amulet is generally pretty poor. We'll take the Dark Crown. We'll do a medium wield mission. And for that, I don't know if we want Reynold. We definitely want Dismas, and we'll put him in rank 1, because he's got point-blank shots. We can take Open Vein instead of Wicked Slice, because it's the wield, and things tend to bleed. We do want a frontline fighter, though. I just don't know if the Crusader is really what we're looking for. I think we actually want a Leper. So I think we'll take Roussel. Oh, he's got the Crimson Curse. Oh, what's that? I thought that might... act as the same as the provision screen and tell me how many blood I've got, but curse-carrying insects have begun to spread over the estate. Infestation low. That is troubling to say the least. I guess we'll find out more about that as things go on. Do we want to take a Flagellant? Le Flagellant? I think I do, yeah. I don't know what skills I'd want to have on him. Maybe I'd take him instead of a Leper and he can be like my frontline fighter. No, I think we'll stick with this for now. We don't want to take a Plague Doctor, but I think we do want to take a Houndmaster. Houndmaster in rank 3 is great. And of course we want a healer. We can't take a Vestal because we haven't got one who's in any kind of fit mental state to go out. But we can take Busquent. We'll take these lads out. Seems pretty good. Yeah, I think that's absolutely fine. So, sort by level. That's fine. Chop, you definitely need the accuracy bonus on Chop, and I will give you the accuracy bonus on Hugh as well. I'd rather have Purge. I think Purge is useful. because it brings people up to the front, obviously, by clearing corpses. Do I ever actually use Withstand or Intimidate? I don't use Intimidate. I do use Solemnity very occasionally. I think we'll take Purge. Those buff skills are useful, but more so in longer, not longer dungeons necessarily, but higher level dungeons with longer fights. Yeah, Strivelin, Hound's Rush, Hound's Harry, Target Whistle, Lick Wounds actually seems pretty good for being in that position. Rather have Lick Wounds or Cry Havoc? I'd rather have Cry Havoc, because we've already got a healer. I'm used to Lick Wounds being better, but that's only because I'm used to doing to my Houndmaster only run, where it's just great to have Lick Wounds. It's your only source of healing. Yeah, we will take Demon's Pull, because that clears corpses as well. We don't really have any need to level it up. Although it's only 200 gold. No, it's 200 gold that I don't necessarily want to be using right now. We won't take Sacrificial Stab, because it's useless in rank 4. Alright. Or actually, could we take yeah, okay, you know what? We'll take Sacrificial Stab, and we can have our Houndmaster in rank 4, which I will do in a second. And we'll level that up as well. Yeah, that's not a problem. Not a problem. That's fine. We will be using our Occultist as a damage dealer as well to some extent, so it's fine to level up his weapon. Okay. That... Look at that. To me, that just looks like completely the wrong order, but I know it's not. Alright, trinkets. Let's get some trinkos on these boys. Alright, so, Mr. Highwayman, Dismas, and it's actually Dismas. You can have your special Highwayman trinkets. You can have the healing armlet, I think, because we haven't really got much of a better choice here. We haven't got any accuracy bonuses, I don't think. No, I don't think so. So you know what, you can have the Speed Stone as well. You've got middle of the road speed, which makes the Speed Stone more useful. We're unlikely to be fighting anything Eldritch, but I mean, is it the best of a bad lot? I definitely don't want the Bleed Stone. I'll tell you that much. Dodge Stone could be good, his dodge is generally pretty strong. The Archer's Ring could also be fine. We'll leave it for now. Well, I may as well give you the Book of Sanity, because our Houndmaster has some decent trinkets he can use. In fact, our Houndmaster has too many good trinkets he can use. Don't think I want to give you the Dodge Stone. I'm thinking about it, This is an important part of the game. I'll give you the Slippery Boots. This is like maybe the most important. I know it's like, it could be annoying to be... This is bad. It could get annoying to be like just watching me do trinkets all the time. I'm sorry if it is, but I do think this is one of the most important few minutes of the game to actually doing well in a dungeon. Let's check this one out. 15 accuracy to range skills, more stress heal while camping, more healing skills, less stun and debuff resist. Holy shit, that's great. I assume that we don't get the bleeding buffs down the bottom because we're not in the courtyard, or I don't know. But I mean, that on its own is really, really strong. More accuracy to range skills in itself is great, because almost all of his skills are ranged. Hands Rush, Hands Harry, and Target Whistle, I guess. So yeah, let's head out. We've got a campfire. We'll take 2 full stacks. We'll take 24 food. I feel like I really don't want to fail a hunger check here. We'll put the dog treats here as well. 4 shovels in the wheels. Yeah, I think 4 shovels is probably fine. No, I'll take 5. And we'll take a laudanum, because we don't really know what's going on here. We will take 1 the blood, because we have our leper here is suffering a little bit under the lights. So we'll take 8 torches. Yeah, we'll take 8 torches. We don't need any more than that. We're going to want the inventory space. That could be a real problem. Okay. And I think that's it. Let's head out. I feel like I've missed something. Camping skills? It's fine. It's not going to be a problem until we hit maybe champion dungeons. I'll probably start checking in veteran dungeons when we get the gold for it. Right now, I don't know if I would take any camping skills. I'd probably take Hound's Watch. Maybe I'd take Bandit's Sense. I really value the nighttime ambush prevention skills.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves.
That is a hell of a scout.
Out this evil.
That is a beautiful scout. We've got a boring start. That's okay. We'll snuff the torch out. And we'll go torchless.
Closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
You'll be fine, buddy. Alright. Some loot straight off the bat. That's fantastic. Let's check what this says. We fought in the East Gallery, filled with portraits of our ancient lineage, uncaring witnesses to the slaughter. Our Hazred, the fiery heartbeat of our retinue, wrought keen havoc in our enemy's ranks. I keenly feel his absence even as I remember voiding myself upon seeing his lifeless body fall, blood pouring from his screaming mouth, some cruel knife having rent his lungs to gore, yet we were victorious, and thus we press on. Okay. Seems bad. Seems very bad. Straight away, I'm stuck. I really want these crests. Realistically, am I going to be using holy water very much in the wield? No, I always like to take one, but to be honest, I can't think of a curio that uses it in the wield, so we'll, you know what, I could have just used that, that's fine. It doesn't matter, it's a very small mistake, I suppose, but it is a mistake, a misplay nonetheless. Although no, because the buff would have worn off anyway by the time we get in a fight. It's not really necessarily the best way to look at it, but it's not gonna come back to bite us. We have got point blank shot equipped, right? Yeah. Just want to double check I've got all the right skills equipped. Aha! I knew it! Alright, that's fine. And in that case, do we necessarily want to have in Purge? Yeah, I'm very unlikely to want to use Intimidate. Yeah, okay. We'll keep Purge for now. We're going to want to be healing with our occultists, so we're not necessarily going to have time to use Demon's Pull very often. I'm going to use a bandage here. Alright. Doing pretty well so far. No fights, so kind of a low bar. That's okay. Full point blank shot. 13. Low roll didn't matter. Can we just murder it? Kind of bleeds a little bit. Not today, that's okay. Nice. Well, now I can say it's going well. That's the easiest fight you'll ever see in Darkest Dungeon.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the...
Okay. Now we're up against something worth fighting. We might just kill this. Oh, so close. Do we have Hound's Harry? We do have Hound's Harry, and all of this stuff bleeds to some extent. These are Eldritch, so I will, yeah, hit him for 8. It's not great. We can Hound's Harry, and that will kill this guy, and it should bleed some of these as well. Wow. Okay, well, I mean, it wasn't great, but it was still still worked out better than anything else we could possibly have done would have done. Oh. Don't rend me, bro. Withstand is actually, it could be useful here. I think I would rather chop this, but I do think it's close. If I knock this guy back 3, he can't actually do much from the back line, so that's effectively stunning him as well, and it'll clear the corpse. Yeah, that should work. I don't think he can use anything. I think he uses like Stumbling Grope or something. Stumbling Scratch? Groping? I don't know. He likes groping you anyway. Oh, that sucks. I don't know why I went for that one. That was very silly. Yeah, you should rip me a new one for that. Okay, the bleed didn't kill it, which is good. That was risky. And we'll sacrificial stab you. He should have to climb over the corpses of his dead fungal brethren to attack me, hopefully. Oh no, because that guy sent himself backwards. Well, I suppose it had a similar effect anyway. He's in seriously bad shape right now. He's at below half life. He's only bleeding or blighted 1 for 3. Okay, that was a risk, but it paid off.
Maintain the offense.
Okay. I just want to chop you, yeah. You want? Oh, nice! You're one of my main damage dealers, obviously. That's the only thing you're good at. And 18! This is going very well. Its speed is 0. Oh, it's going to attack anyway. We need to hit it here, yeah. I was thinking we could cry havoc, but maybe that's not such a good idea. The deeds are the most important thing.
That overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
We haven't come upon any obstacles yet, so we're unlikely to need 5 shovels. I would rather get rid of a Citron, though. I'm going to play it safe, because shovels are... It's so important to have shovels. Is this a curio that you don't need anything for? Could be a spade? I don't think it's a spade. Insight into the nature of this world. Wheeled Explorer. Oh, that's so good. That's fantastic. I didn't see he had calm and fragile. That's just terrible. All right. Never mind. I'm not gonna fix it. Better things to spend my money on.
A victim to the spreading corruption.
Especially in Stygian or Bloodmoon,
Misintent.
where you can't just do like 6 weeks of just farming runs. You need to actually kind of progress and get the right trinkets and the right gear. My fears are confirmed. With our torch doused by an errant spray of seawater, we were ambushed. Strange fish-like hominids ambushed us in the sudden darkness. The pitch of the torch caught quickly, and I glimpsed scaly appendages swinging crude weapons, glistening and barbed. They didn't last long before our torch rekindled. Alas, one bit me on the neck before I gutted it. The wound stings and tingles strangely. Our physic told me to keep it clean and covered. Oh dear, someone's in for a bad day. I want to get rid of the jade for the gold. It's not just a straight gold trade. I keep saying this, you're probably sick of hearing me say this, but a stack of gold is worth more than a stack of jades. At least in terms of how likely you are to complete that stack, so I'm going to take the gold. Oh no, default party order! Oh no, that's alright. Oh, we got scouting as well. Thank you, Strivelin. Oh, I'm Strivelin. You have to go here, unfortunately, which means we need to do 2 fights with no obvious reward. Could get some loot here. Alright. I'll take it. You know what, we'll burn the torch because we're about to get into a fight. These guys I still don't know much about. They're not Eldritch. I always think they should be Eldritch because they look like they belong in the Darkest Dungeon itself. Spoilers. But they're not. I think I just want to heal then, yeah. Yeah, that's a net loss. That's okay. Alright, that looks bad, but Hugh should be able to take care of it. So I want to... Do I want to Hounds Rush this? No, I want to Hounds Rush the back line, because we're going to have more trouble hitting the back line. That's one of the big problems about this setup with a leper. We have 3 people who can hit the front and 2 people who can hit the back. The Crimson Curse. Okay, so that was our answer to the question we asked in the last episode. Can these guys curse you outside of the courtyard? The answer, unfortunately, is yes. We're going to need to Hounds Harry that. Blighted 2 for 3 is pretty bad. Luckily we have 4 anti-venom, so really it's just 2 damage. Alright, well there's our answer. We're definitely going to anti-venom that 100% of the time. They do bleed, so yeah, that's absolutely fine. Although actually no, that still sucks. Alright, no worries. We'll Grape Shot Blast it. Okay, that's not too much of a problem. I wonder if you're more likely to be cursed in the dark. I feel like you might be. I mean, we'll be healing you, yes. We'll be healing you today. Murdered! Okay. Okay. 10 out of 10, 100%, perfect 5 out of 7 bleed, would bleed again. It's not too bad, he's still at 9 HP. But I mean, he could just get hit right now down to Death's Door or critted down to Death's Door by one of these guys and bleed out on his next turn. So we are in trouble with him here. 3. I really needed a not the lowest roll in the whole wide world there. We'll have to Grape Shot Blast now, and that makes Dismas' turn weaker. We can't have Dismas die. Dismas needs to make it through to the Darkest Dungeon along with Reynold, because I still don't have that achievement. And also, just because he's Dismas, he's everyone's favourite. Ah, we got the blood. We got blood. What in the world can make a brown eye girl turn blue? I think I've made that reference before. Do we want to just eat? No. We do want both of these. We'll get rid of the Laudanum, because I never know what to do with it, and I end up just wasting it. Which is not your problem, Mr. Laudanum. It's my problem. It's not you, it's me. We got nothing here that I want to get rid of. We want to keep the dog treats for a more important fight. Maybe we get rid of the herbs. Yeah, I think so. Herbs aren't that useful in the Weald. We'll be camping after the next fight. Okay, default party order there, thank you. And we don't have any bandages. Do I want to give you anti-venom? No, I can deal with you having 2 less health. Because I would rather have the loot. Oh, well, okay. Well, I can't fault you for it. We don't need the citrons. Okay, we have got 8 torches. We'll be camping here as well. This is okay. They will get a good few turns in, though. Hopefully we don't get rabies on our leper. because that's just going to make him so inaccurate. The leper is one of the few classes I would actually consider treating rabies on. Rabies is normally pretty good. But, oh wow, he resisted it, that's great. But it's so annoying to have rabies. Dismas. It's so annoying to have rabies on a leper because his accuracy is so low anyway. That was an awful low roll. I do not support it one bit. Well, at least he resisted the bleed this time. And we can Hans Harry, yeah, definitely. Yeah, okay, that's good. Killed rank 3, which is the main thing. Let me hew this? Yeah, okay. Still didn't quite kill it. Or even really nearly kill it. Don't do it. Bleed. Didn't inflict the disease, that's okay.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Yeah, you can give him rabies, that's fine. Oh, nice, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, I'm a big fan of rabies. I don't have any bandages, though. We're in bad shape here. 4, 7, 11. I mean, obviously it's going to be the 4, but it's tough. Our occultist has very low natural HP. Oh, that was going to be so good. That was pretty good. All right, yeah, that's fine. We need to chop that. 65% chance to kill it. All right.
Decimated. Great is the weapon.
Okay, so it's functionally dead, so it's going to get a turn now. Oh, it's not. Okay. Wow, it got a terrible roll. Oh, nice. That's actually really, really, really good.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Part of me wants to just give him the blood to make him bloodlusted and clear some inventory space. What else would I drop, though? I think at this point it would be the Onyx, and I think that would probably be the right call. Yeah, I think that's fine. Alright, well, we're going to camp here anyway. We will eat for 8, because obviously we'll eat for 8.
It's a goal without hope.
Okay, what do we got? We got Bandit Sense. Now, I really like Bandit Sense. I think it's probably the correct skill to use here. Yeah, we don't have Hand's Watch. We do have Therapy Dog, but it's not really useful here. Man's Best Friend. It's not amazing. Dark Ritual is actually tempting, but it's not quite tempting enough. We do want to heal here. Clean Guns, well, I mean, Point Blank Shot is a range skill, even though it actually has the shortest range of any skill in the game. He doesn't have any stress. We really need healing skills, so we've only really got Wound Care, so I think we will Clean Guns and then double Wound Care. We can Wound Care... We'll Wound Care you. And we will Wound Care you. And that will be fine. So everyone is looking pretty healthy and happy. We're not going to be ambushed. We've got more of a surprise chance, although no scouting chance.
A blazing star is born.
Or no additional scouting chance, I should say. Well, that sucks. Oh, man.
Possessed by evil intent.
At least we were able to use the anti-venom on it there. We don't have a bandage to use here. Can we use a spade? I know it says shovel, and I'm a fan of calling a spade a spade. Sorry, that was a terrible joke. I don't think you can, actually. No, I'm not going to risk it. I don't believe you can use a spade on those. I looked up Curio interactions a long time ago and then took a long break from the game. We're going to be ambushed on the way back. But I've tried not to look them up since coming back. So I think it's better to look them up to work it out for yourself. But apologies if that causes any strife among you. We can Hounds Harry. How fast are they? 3? Our Leper's likely to get a turn first. They have no dodge.
Another one falls.
Well, that's okay, because I mean, I was planning on using Hew here anyway. Well, I guess I'll use Chop then. Oh, it did get a turn before my Leper. That's okay. That's going to happen a lot of the time. Oh, speed 0? Oh, he's got slow draw, of course. All right.
Back to the pit.
Well, we got another key. We've got so many keys. Did we take 4 keys? We only took 1 key, right? I'm going to have to go back and check that, because, I mean, if I took 4 keys, that is dumb as hell. I must have just shift clicked instead of regular clicking and not noticed. But I mean, I guess, sure. Got enough keys now for the secret room that we're almost certainly not going to find. You know, I'll keep the torch high. We've got a really good chance here of returning with no one needing stress relief, which is obviously amazing. So I think it's probably correct to use the torch here. Because when it's dark, you just get stressed wandering around, so I think it's probably not worth the extra loot at this point. Another journal page. I cannot recall why we ventured onto land. Why did we leave when Mother Ocean provided all we needed beneath her tender waves? I'll now return home, back to her embrace. Okay. That was the last one as well. That's 6 out of 6. That's the last journal note in that specific saga. I would like to, I mean, this is something that's been brought up, I've seen brought up on the subreddit, but I mean, it's a sentiment that I share. I would really like to have the journal pages just show up in the hamlet when you pick them up and not have to take them back, because it's just a horrible decision to have to sacrifice loot just in order to have those journal pages available in town, even though they're really good lore-wise, and I'd really like to have them. Okay, you can have the blood, buddy, that's not a problem. Thank you. Okay, you can be the Fury, that's fine. That or provide like even a little monetary reward, maybe like just a few hundred gold each and have them stack. Just basically make them like a type of gem, I suppose. Because I'd love to have them there in the hamlet, but I don't want to carry them back instead of loot. Anyway, this is a very minor gripe. It's not even really a gripe, it's just a suggestion, I suppose, for all the Red Hook employees who sit around every evening after work watching this, of course. We can open vein. Would I rather pistol shot? I could kill one of them with this and the Houndmaster, maybe, so. And I think, yeah, this is the perfect time to use a dog treat. And it paid off as well, nice. I mean, if I'm not going to use a dog treat now, when am I going to use one, you know? This is actually not the most difficult choice in the world. I really want to hew, but it's definitely better to chop. Yeah, get 2 of them down, that's fine. Oh, you had to stress out Dismas, didn't you? He's going to have to go to the Abbey now and tell the priest about all the things you did to him. It seems very bad. Never mind, that has sealed the deal, by the way. We are going to have to put Dismas in stress relief, barring a miracle. And we don't need to heal. It's Eldritch, I'd rather hit it. Yeah, that was fantastic. We'll have to purge, yeah, that's not a problem. We can... No, we don't want to withstand. There's very little point. If he was stressed out, I'd withstand there. But we can open vein from here. Low roll isn't too bad, but a low roll resist is pretty poor. It's not a huge problem, though. Although he's got a speed of 7. Is he dead? Is she dead, rather? She's not dead. She dead, though? She's not dead! She dead, though. She's dead. She's dead. We did it. All right. We can use one of our 14 keys here.
Push on to the
Oh, that's pretty sweet. We did get a scout here, so we may be able to drop the key. I think we can drop the key. I do want to drop the journal page, though. One of these curios may require a key. And especially on a Stygian run, I can't prioritize some lore, however cool that lore is, over loot.
With loot are often low on supplies.
We did drop an onyx. I'm wondering if it's better to take the onyx over the gold now, but I think I'm still more likely to find gold in the future. I'm actually gonna just crank the torch on and drop the 2 torches.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
80, 110. Well, you're going in stress relief anyway. I'm actually going to take the 80. Yeah. Because if Dismas is going in stress relief, his stress is less important than Strivelin's.
Waiting to be spent.
Who I really would like to avoid having to put in stress relief. That sentence took me 3 years to say, sorry. We can Hound's Harry here. I keep forgetting to put Dismas back in the front, by the way. Do you want a Grape Shot Blast? Treat Hound's Harry? It's so unlikely to kill them, and if it does, it'll be so cool. I mean, realistically, we're going to win anyway. This is the last fight. Let's do it. Let's try it out. Oh, well. Okay. Okay. We can do this. We actually did kill one of them. Oh, my word. We killed 3 of them. We did it! We did it! Spike him down, boys. All right, let's continue adventuring for now.
But a victory nonetheless.
This is a bandage, right? We don't have a bandage. That's okay. We can go back to town. That went really well.
The agents of pestilence will yet be driven from our woods.
Alrighty then. 13,000 gold, nearly 14,000, loads of heirlooms, nice trinket. What do we got? Dart Hitter is bad. Calm is really bad. Backtracker is underwhelming. Calm sucks. Do I want to spend money on getting rid of it? Not even a little bit. Maybe later. What's going to happen next time?
The poor caretaker. I fear his long-standing duties here have affected him.
Duties. Okay, so we got these guys thirsting for the blood, which seems bad. But that's something we're going to have to deal with next time. For now, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.